Yes, now we shall come to another subject. As you are well known as a singer, you are also well known as a poet and songwriter. Therefore, I'd like to ask you some question about a songwriter or a poet.
All right.
How many poems and songs have you composed so far?
I think 365 or little more than that.
Oh, it's 365.
Yeah.
Nearly 400 is so many songs and poems. I think poems and songs all together.
Yes.
How many songs of yours have you recorded in All India Radio or television or audio album produced by you?
As far as I can recall, I have recorded 297 of my own. That means my
Your
own
own
composition.
song. Yes.
In All India Radio, TV, album and cassettes, audio album.
Yes, it's a good number. Then, how many songs of yours have other singers recorded in such a radio or TV or album?
Okay, as far as I know, other singers have recorded at least 86 of my songs in All India Radio, TV and audio album. They used to come to
86.
my house and ask me for.
Yes, to compose one
songs.
song or one poem is also so difficult for many people. So you have composed nearly 400 poems and songs. And your songs are recorded in All India Radio or TV not only by you. Since other singers recorded many of your songs, this shows that you are a good composer also.
Anyway, thank you.
Could you tell me your first poem or song and when did you write that?
My first song, you mean? Okay.
Yes.
When I was only 8 years old, we visited the grave of one of my friends, Sang Lura, only 8 years he was, who died after a fall from a tree. There, in his grave, I composed a poem having 2 stanzas.
That means when you were only 8 years old,
yes.
you composed your first song.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my friend's grave.
Yes.
It was the local hit at that time. Some of the word goes like this: my dear friend Sang Lura, wait for us, your friends there at heaven's pearly gate, like that. We used to sing together way back in 1958.
Yes, when you composed your first song only when you were 8 years old, why shouldn't we call you a born poet or a born songwriter? I'd like to request you to sing that first song. Do you sing the song? Do you remember the tune?
Yeah, I remember, yes. Okay.
Yes, I'll be very glad if you can sing for.
All right. My dear friend Sang Lura. O Katian du tak Sang Lura. Katian means friends, okay?
Yes.
Sang Lura.
Yes, you compose in Mizoram.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
Van kutwa akyan min la hua kang che irwal du te. Will you please wait for us, your friends, there, heaven's pearly gate, like that.
Okay.
I composed in Mizo.
Okay, very good.
We used to
very
sing,
good.
very
Yes.
loudly.
Yes, that's all that you are not only a good singer, you are also a good composer.
Okay.
Since you composed when you were only 8 years old.
It was the local hit,
Yes, the local hit.
Very popular in my village in those days.
That is, we cannot avoid to say that you were a born poet or a born songwriter.
Anyway, thank you.
Do you remember your second song?
My second song, I remember.
You composed?
I composed my
Second
second
song.
song when I was only 17 years old, in my teen. I was reading class 10 in St. John Bosco's Convent, Cherrapunji in Meghalaya State. It was a love song, love song, titled Nang Ngai Lai Hi Kabang Don Lo in Mizo. Nang Ngai Lai Hi Kabang Don Lo. Which means something like this: I won't cease to be in love with you. Okay. This song was recorded.
I'll not stop loving you.
Yeah, I'll not stop loving you. I won't
something
cease
like
to
that.
be in love with you.
Okay.
This song was recorded by a very popular artist among the Mizos. Her name was Zosang Liani. Zosang Liani, in her audio album, which was appreciated by many people. It was a very popular song.
Okay. You studied in class 10?
Yeah.
In Cherrapunji?
Yes.
Cherrapunji, the heaviest rainfall
Yes, that
of
place.
the world.
Yeah, that very
Okay,
place.
okay. Then, was there anything that inspired you to do that? To do that, I mean to compose those songs.
Of course, certainly. Of course. There was a reason, for me to compose a love song in 1967. That was my second song, as I told you. There was a person in my heart. I was not even sure whether he knew about it or not. Maybe
You didn't tell him?
I didn't tell him because I was so shy.
Okay.
Maybe a feeling secretly on his side too.
Uh-huh.
It was not exactly a love affair, but we never write to each other also. But I have just composed for him. It was a love song. I was only 17 years old. Just imagine.
Then when you composed that song, he did not know.
He did not know.
He did not know. Afterwards, did he know? Did he know that you composed a song for him?
Might be. Might be.
Then can you tell me varieties of your poems or songs? Say love song, devotional song, nature song, like that. What are the varieties?
Yes, I have composed all sorts of varieties of songs. All varieties.
Yeah, okay. Then what kind of songs or the subject of the poem did you write the most?
I really can't say. I've composed quite a number of poems, many topics,
Okay.
on many
Even
subjects.
religious song,
Yeah.
devotional, love song,
Like
nature.
national integration,
Okay.
like wildlife preservation, importance of wildlife preservation, like that. I really can't say.
Of all your songs composed by you,
Okay.
which one is most popular, do you think? Or from other friends, which one of your songs is the most popular one?
That's a very difficult question,
It may be difficult to answer it. Of all your songs, which one do you like best and
Okay.
why?
Some of my songs are quite popular. Some are seasonal hits. There are popular hits among my devotional songs also, love songs, modern songs. The songs I had composed as a
Yes.
tribute to my mommy, such as Thin Laya Iluilo, Chun Nemi, and so on. Among love songs, Du Lai Mi U was a hit song in the 70s.
Yes, that was very popular.
Yes,
I know.
in the 70s, that was a love song. Lalnu Ropwiliani, Mizo Chieftainess Ropwiliani, was quite popular also. Recently, my song in campaign against drug addiction has become a hit. To me, the song I composed as a tribute to my mom are the best. And I sing these songs from the bottom of my heart, I should say. So,
Yes, your mommy died so early.
yeah.
That means you suffer a lot, no?
She was only 43 years old when she died,
Yes, those songs you say, Thin Laya Iluilo, Chuniam, etc. Can you tell me the meaning?
Okay.
Thin Laya
Tinlaya
Iluilo.
Iluilo, it means something like this. You don't fade in my heart, my mommy.
Okay.
like that.
Chunemi means
Dear mother.
dear mother.
Yeah.
Okay. Dulai mi u.
Du Lai Mi U means a love song, sweet darling.
Sweet darling.
Oh, yeah, sweet darling.
Okay.
Okay. Lalnu Ropiliani is the chieftain, Mizo chieftainess Ropiliani, who was imprisoned in Chittagong jail till she died,
Yes,
That-
of
very
your songs, the song you composed for your mother, this shows that the love of the mother is so great to the daughter.
Yeah, that's true.
Then, how do you generally write your songs? I mean, out of sentiment or out of necessity, or someone requests you, or what compels you to write those songs?
It differs.
It differs.
Sometimes, I write out of sentiment, sometimes because of necessity also.
Yeah.
Because people used to come to my house and ask me to compose for bereaved ones, like when I was requested to do so also. So it differs. Out of sentiment and necessity.
I think the songs you compose, the poem or songs you write out of sentiment is generally a love song.
Yeah, I think so. Naturally.
Okay. Then when you write a song or compose a song, who made their tunes to be sung?
The tunes, you mean?
The
Okay.
tunes, okay.
Most of my songs were harmonized by me.
Uh-huh.
I used to compose a tune also, except for 3 which were harmonized by others, composers. After I composed the lyrics, there are more than 10 songs written by other people, for which I made the tunes.
Okay.
And the rest are, most of my songs are harmonized
Yes.
by me.
You compose a poem, you write a song, you sing a song, you make
The
the
tune,
tune,
yeah.
and you harmonize it.
Yes.
You are all in all in the field of music.
Not very much.
If so, have you compiled all your songs in a printed book?
Okay, I had published my song in a book as songs composed by Lalsangzuali Sailo, Volume 1 and 2.
Okay.
Volume 1 was published in 1984, containing 160 songs. In 1984.
I see.
Quite a long time back, okay?
Uh-huh.
And Volume 2 in 1992, having 135 songs.
I see.
I expect to publish all my songs in one volume. I'm working on
Okay,
this.
that will be better, I think.
Yeah, I think so. But it's very expensive,
Okay.
It's not very easy to publish very big volume, a book.
Yes. Though it is big, it doesn't matter. All your work should be put in one volume.
Yeah.
That is better for
I should
the
try.
new generation. Then, what songs of yours have been included in syllabi of school, college, and university? I think since you have composed many songs, some of them should have been included in the syllabi.
Yeah, some of my songs find a place in the syllabi of school, college, and university. Among them, let me tell you one by one, okay? In class 4, a song on preservation of birds, which was included from 2005, I think.
Okay.
And the second one, in class 5 and 6, for about 15 years, my song on evil of alcohol, national integration were included.
That means your contribution towards national integration is also so great.
National
Even to the
integration.
students of the school.
Yeah, that song also was, for about 15 years, it was included in the Mizo textbook of class 5 and 6. In class 7, a song on evil of alcohol since 1985 till date. This song is very popular. The tune also, I recorded here in All India Radio also. It was
So, can you please sing at least 2 lines?
Okay. Mishing Mel Malian, Patian Melma. That song, do you remember?
The enemy of man and of God. Okay.
Boy mang andate tlagranat lento nuntitoy tu. This alcohol is nuntitoy tu. Mishing Mel Malian, Patian Melmanen. Boy mang andate tlagranat lento. Nun titoy tu, tual ta nanen, namol po na, swal tinrang bul aloni. Like that.
Yes, if the song is studied by students,
Yes.
I think it will work in their minds also. It will have a great effect.
Yeah, I hope so. That's very
It's
important
a good point.
for them. And in class 8, for many years, my patriotic song Mizoram, which means in Mizoram,
Yes.
was studied. From the year 2005, National Integration Song is included in class 8 Mizo subject.
I see.
In class 9, since 2001, my song on the danger of drug abuse, Rol Thartang Fan Fan, in Mizo Rol Thartang Fan Fan was included. I do hope many students will benefit out of it, which means, youth take care against drug abuse, something like that. Youth
It is
take care.
a warning to the youth. No?
Yeah, warning. And in class 10, since 2001, one of my popular song, Lal Nuro Puiliani, Mizo chieftainess, who was included in Mizo subject. It was about the life of one Mizo chieftainess who refused to give up her chieftainship to the British people. Some 120 years ago, who was imprisoned at Chittagong jail till she died on the 3rd January 1895.
That means when India was also colonized by the British Empire.
Yeah, I think so.
I see.
And then in class 11, the song I composed at the visit to my village many years after I have left. And the song is Panlai Karam Tuanna, included since 2001. You know, the song means something like this: the dwelling place of my childhood.
Yes.
The dwelling place of my childhood.
That is Panlai Karam Tuanna.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Very good.
In class 11, the students of class 11 are studying this song. Okay, next is in class 12, the song I composed on 4th April 1977. The song was titled Vautha.
Yes.
Vautha.
Vautha.
Which means, what to say, the enchanting month of March.
The month of March is in Mizo Vautha.
In Mizo Vautha
Yes.
was included.
Which means enchanting
month.
Yes.
Yeah. Since 1997, two of my songs, which used to be popular, Do Lai Mi U, a love song, that Sweet Darling one, okay? And Nung Cha Ti Ao O. Nung Cha Ti Ao O means the cry of wildlife, importance of wildlife preservation. These two songs, poems, are included in Mizo subject in Mizoram University. Since 2003, my prize-winning poem, Sibutalung, was also included in MA, Master of Arts, Mizo syllabus. Sibutalung means, tombstone of Sibuta, one of the Mizo chiefs.
Yes, Sibuta was the personal name of that chief. Yeah, I see.
Okay. Besides this, some of the Mizo nursery rhymes that I composed were included in the textbook No Pang Robom. No Pang Robom means treasure box for the children.
Yes.
Songs especially for children, made for Anganwadi Center and daycare centers. Some songs that I composed for the disabled were also included in this textbook.
Yes, so great. Your songs are studied from Anganwadi Center.
Yeah, Anganwadi and daycare
to university.
Center. Okay, thank you.
For even master
Anyway.
degree. So, your songs and poems are of good variety.
Yeah.
It is a great work. Out of this, what Nung Cha Te Ao O,
The Cry of
the
Wildlife.
cry of wildlife.
It was 96 lines,
Yes.
This is a very lengthy poem.
Can you tell me only the outline, the subject, the cry of wildlife? What do you mean? They are in need of help, or they are in need of preserve, or what?
Yeah, they are in need of help and preserve. This wildlife conservation is a very, very important, subject especially for the Mizo. Not only for the Mizos, national and international necessity. I don't know how to explain. I think you know better.
I think the cry of wildlife means we have to preserve wildlife.
Yes.
Wild animals.
Wild animals, birds, any wildlife. Even
it may seem to have contradictory to the traditional life of Mizo people in ancient days.
Yeah.
They shot varieties of wild animal.
Yeah.
But
our
now,
forefathers, used to do like that.
Okay.
But now we must stop such practice.
Yes.
A very bad practice.
Okay. That poem
like
teaches the subject.
Yeah.
We must stop that practice.
Yes.
Okay. It is a good poem.
Oh.
Madam, you are also well known as an author of the books. I would like to ask you something about writing the book. For my first question in this, how many books have you published? What are they? Can you tell me the title of the book?
Okay. I have published 20 books and 3 booklets so far.
Can you name them?
All my books, you mean?
Some of them,
Okay.
if not all.
Songs composed by Lalsangzuali Sailo, Volume 1 and 2. And Women of the New Testament
Okay.
and Men of the New Testament.
Oh,
Christian Martyr Ropuite, the great Christian martyrs.
I see.
And my autobiography. And Kulva and the Kwangli.
Okay, it is as many
Wildlife
as 20 books.
preservation.
It may be difficult to list down at a time.
Okay.
Of your books, which one is published first?
In the year 1977, I had published a book containing only 30 of my songs with tonic sulfur. Then in 1984, I published Songs Composed by Lalsangzuali Sailo, Volume 1.
That means that your first book is your song.
Yeah. 1992, Songs Composed by Lalsangzuali Sailo, Volume 2.
True, I see. Of your books, which do you like best and why?
Okay, my favorite one is my autobiography, Kashing Lam Tluang.
Kashing Lam Tluang is
Kashing
the
Lam Tluang, my
title
autobiography.
of the book.
Yes, published in 2004. And this is a treasure for me and my family. This is my favorite.
The
And the
treasure
Kashing
for-
Lam Tluang has the maximum number of pages also, 470
Okay.
pages.
When you say the treasure for you and your family, that means the contents so about your family.
Yes, about my forefathers, how I was born, my brothers and sisters, and how I was educated, in my education, award and prizes, and so on.
All the achievements.
Yes,
you have
all achievements.
got. Okay. So it is the biggest book
Yes,
among you wrote.
yeah, that's right.
Then of your books, that is the biggest one, no?
Yeah.
Which is the best sell?
The best sale
The
seems to be the Kainpuan na. That means Kainpuan means my confession, which had to be printed 4 times during 1999 and 2000 AD. And also help book. I made help book for Mizo subject for class 7, 8, 9, and 10. All these help books, I believe we have printed at least 10,000 copies each.
Ka in Puana is the meaning is my confession. You
Yeah,
say.
yeah. My confession.
In that book, what do you confess?
Well, I confess the humorous deed, I've done. And what I did badly or wrongly are also written in the book.
Okay. It is for a light reading, no?
Yeah,
A light
for
reading.
a light reading.
I think that is
If people
why
like
it is one of the best sell of your book.
I think so.
Because, well, being in the life of human, we need to read light
yeah,
books.
that's right.
Okay. Of those 20 books and 3 booklets, which one took your times and thoughts most?
The book which was selected as the Book of the Year 1999 by Mizo Academy of Letters had taken the most out of me in terms of time, energy, and thoughts, I should say. It took me 6 years to write this book, but I feel it is worthy. I'm very glad that it was selected as the Book of the Year 1999 out of 174 books published that year. I mean in Mizo language.
I see.
I'm very convinced that it is definitely God's blessing that I am honored with the Book of the Year award out of over 4 lakh Mizo females.
Lalsangzuali was one of the chieftains of the Mizos.
Yeah.
Why did you write about her?
Well, Lalsangzuali was a great chieftainess of Mizo who did not want to give up to the British, and she was arrested by the British officers and she was sent to Chittagong jail until she died. She was in the jail. She died on the 3rd January 1895. Actually, I was indeed very happy to be able to accomplish that book, for which I had literary backup. 120 to 130 years old manuscript written by the then British officers in their own hand, using feather dipped in ink. So I also found a number of old files containing the Bengal judicial historical evidence on the account of the chieftainess, Ropiliani, Mizo chieftainess.
When you write the story of chieftainess Ropiliani, and you are a woman,
Yes.
is there any relation, what we call feminism, we call it today?
Actually, Ropiliani was the great-grandmother of mine.
Yes.
Yeah. Her grandson was my grandfather.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. She was quite great to you especially.
Yes. Not only to me, to
So-
the Mizo people. Actually, Ropiliani, she was great. Yes, I mean, what to say? She's very popular now. among the younger generation also.
Okay. If so, when you wrote that book, it does not have so much with the what we call feminism we call it today.
Not so much.
Okay. Then have you any book being written?
Now you mean?
Yes, now.
Yeah, I'm in the process of writing one book on politics and Mizo women, which will highlight the contribution, involvement, and so on of the Mizo women in the field of politics. I have some good sources on this subject, but no, I haven't finished yet.
So, anyway, are you interested in politics?
No, not so much, but the contribution.
But you want to write a book on politics and Mizo women.
But their contribution and involvement of the Mizo women, because none of the Mizo writers had written on such subject, you know.
Does your present book on politics and Mizo women have any relation with what we call today feminism?
It does not concern with feminism, I should say.
It doesn't concern at all.
I know.
Okay, thank you.
Just their
Then,
contribution.
do you aim at writing more books?
Definitely, I will write as long as I can. You know, I have decided to write about the wildlife activists when I finish the book I'm writing now. Not only wildlife activities of our state, in national level, like wildlife activists like Baba Amte, Dr. Prakash Amte, Maneka Gandhi, and also like Mrs. Mathai, who was Nobel Prize awardee in 2004 AD, like those activists, the biographies of them I'm writing. I mean, I'm collecting.
Okay. It will be a good book, I think, I hope.
I hope so.
Yes, now I know that you have written more than 20 books. When you wrote those books, at what time did you generally write? I mean, at night or early in the morning, or at what time did you generally write those books?
I write my books in my free time, in the morning, at night, and during holidays, generally. I hardly write at daytime since I work in school.
In a school, you could not spare time, no? Because you are engaged in teaching.
Yeah.
Which time, night or morning, is good for writing books for you? I mean, at what time can you concentrate?
I like night time the best.
Nighttime the best.
Yes, I can concentrate my mind on my writing, especially in the
late in the night.
Yeah, late in the night.
In what languages have you written those books?
I write in my mother tongue, Mizo language.
Have you written any book in other language, Hindi or English?
Oh no, I have not.
Are you intending to write any book in other language?
No, but some of my books have been translated into other languages. Myself, I don't think I'll write in other language.
I think you can
I
write.
like writing in my mother tongue, Mizo
I think you can write in English also. So
okay.
I want to advise you to write in other languages.
All right.
Say English. If you write in English, it can be read by all people all over the world.
Yeah.
That will be better.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Anyway, those books you have written in your own language, Mizo, is good, of course, but it will be better to write in Hindi or English.
Yeah, that's
whatever
very right.
you can
Yeah.
write. Have you translated any book from other language, from Hindi or from English?
Oh, so far, I have not. No.
That means you are not much interested in translation.
Oh, not much, I think.
Okay. Then, has any one of your books been translated into other language by other?
Okay. Recently, you know, one Mizo girl who is an announcer of Doordarshan Kendra, New Delhi, is trying to translate my book on the history of Mizo chieftainess Ropiliani into Hindi. I hope she'll complete the work soon. Among the songs I composed, my songs on national integration, a tribute to Indira Gandhi, a special song for the disabled, were translated into Hindi by Mr. C. Kamlawa, Principal, Hindi Training Institute, Mizoram.
That will be very helpful for the whole nation.
I hope so. Okay.
Your works, these books, and many songs you have composed If possible, let be translated into other languages,
Yeah, like
Hindi
Hindi.
or English
Yeah.
or even French, as many other
Yeah,
languages as
let's hope
possible.
it will be profitable to others
Okay,
also.
you are Padmashree, we know. I would like to ask you some question about the awards and the prizes you have got.
Okay.
In which field did you receive Padmashree?
In the field of literature,
Literature.
yes.
Okay, you have written many books, you have composed many songs, you have written many articles, and okay, it is quite reasonable. When and from whom did you get the award?
I received the Padma Award from President K.R. Narayanan at the Rashtrapati Bhavan on 12 April 1998 in New Delhi,
Okay,
1998.
it is a high award. You got it from the highest person, that is the President of India, is
Yeah.
holding the highest office of India.
Yes, it's a,
What came to your mind when you first knew that you were to get the award?
I was so surprised. I believe that there are others who deserve better than me. I was very, very excited about it too. I know that it is really God's blessing on me. So I instantly gave thanks to God.
Okay. Anyway, you deserve it also. Well, it is
It's God's
the blessing of God.
really.
God also pour His blessing to those who deserve.
Okay.
In other words.
Anyway, thank you.
Then, had you expected to receive it before you were recommended?
I never hoped to receive. Actually, I never given a real thought to it even.
But now you have got it. Was it difficult to collect all your written works? For recommendation, you have to collect those things.
Yes.
Was it difficult?
Yeah, very difficult. I lost count of the exact number of articles I had written, seminar papers I had presented, and so on. So it was very difficult actually.
Okay. Who helped you in collection of these works?
My husband also,
Okay. You have done some of your friends may also help you, no?
yeah, then helping hand.
Then what were you given along with the Padmashree certificate, the trophy, cash, etc.? What did you get?
Along with the Padmashree certificate, I was given 2 Padmashree medal, which was big and small sizes, brooch type, you know. They provided all the airfares and all kinds of lodging with my husband on the way from Mizoram to New Delhi.
New Delhi.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. For Padmashree awardee, you deserve it, of course. How many awards and prizes have you got other than Padmashree? And please tell me what were those prizes, who awarded you, and on what grounds did you get those prizes and awards? Can you tell me?
It is very difficult to mention all the prizes and awards I received. As far as I know, let me tell you, anyway, since 1980, I have received a number of certificates, trophy, guitars, radios, and so on. And Best Composer Award in our state, of course, in the year 1991, 1992, 1996. And the second best composer in the year 1982, 84, 86, 88, 90, and so on. Best Composer Award.
Excuse me, let me interrupt you. You were chosen the best composer in 3 years, no?
Yes.
The second best composer for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years now. You composed many songs.
Yes.
And many poems. Not only the number of those songs, you received Best Composer Award. This shows that you deserve it, this what we call Padmashree also. Therefore, it is very, very good works.
Okay.
Then, what else can you please go on?
In 1994, most literary women trophy I received. In 1994.
94, yes.
Among the Mizo women, I think. And then most outstanding literature among Mizo women in a decade, that is 1990 to 2000 AD trophy and certificate. And in 1998, I received Writer of the Year trophy and certificate from Mizo Academy of Letters.
Yes.
And All India Radio Outstanding Artist in 1998.
I see.
And then, by Zolento magazine, Greatest Singer of the Century Award 2000.
Of the Century Award.
Yes, it was so great.
Fantastic.
Too great for me, I
Oh,
think.
it is.
Greatest Singer
great.
of the Century
Yes,
Award.
yes.
And then Most Popular Person Award in 1975, before I got married.
Yes.
And after 25 years, that is 2000 AD, I received the trophy and shield certificate of Most Popular Person Award again.
Let me interrupt you once again. In 1975, you were chosen most popular person.
Yes.
Then again in 2000, after 25 years.
Yes,
no?
yes.
That means the period between these 2 years also, it is clear that you were the most popular person among the Mizo. I think.
Not the most popular, but one of, I should say. Anyway,
But
I was so
most popular
honored.
person award is given to
Okay.
you. Officially, you are. Whether you accept it or not, you are.
Anyway, thank you so much. And then Best Song of the Year trophy and certificate I received from one magazine in 1992. And then, Pubuanga Award 2000 AD by the Joint Headquarters Mizo Academy of Letters, Lunglei. So far, I am the first recipient of this award. I was so, honored to get this award.
Yes,
Pubuanga Award,
Pubuanga Award
for
was-
outstanding literature.
Okay, who was Pubuanga
Pubuanga was the pioneer missionary
in Mizoram?
in Mizoram from Britain,
Okay.
more than 100 years back,
I see. Yes, the pioneer missionary to
Yeah,
Mizoram.
pioneer missionary. And then Lifetime Achievement Award 2002 by Rimoy Covell Music Magazine, awarded in 2002, Lifetime Achievement Award. And then Certificate of Honors and Cash Prize by former Legislators Association of Mizoram, FLAM,
Yes.
in 2003 for being the pioneer in singing.
Yes. This FLAM association is former legislators.
MPs,
Association of
ex-MPs, and
MPs,
ex-MLA,
MLAs, okay.
ex-minister and all those. A very big association.
But were you one of them? Were you the member of this association?
No,
No.
not at all.
Yes, but just for being a pioneer in singing,
Yeah.
they awarded you. Okay, I understand.
And then Mizo Women Federation, MHEP, congratulating me for the Padmashree and for holding the post of branch president for more than now 22 years.
Yes, for 22 years,
Yeah.
you
Continuously.
continuously you are the
From
president.
1984 till date.
Okay. In your presidency in that Mizo Women Federation, is there any difficult work? Is there any problem?
We have, MHEP is helping the children and the Mizo women, the poor families and all that.
And to uplift the position of women also.
Yes, for the upliftment of the Mizo women, the status of women also.
While trying to achieve your aims and objective in that Mizo Women Federation, what problems do the association face sometimes? Say, for example, rape cases also sometimes happen in Mizoram.
Yeah. Occasionally. Sometimes rape cases happened,
In that case, procession is sometimes organized by MHEP, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
In those programs, have you taken any part in the procession?
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Being a branch president, I think you have done. Then,
MNF General Headquarters, a handsome cash award framed certificate in recognition of my patriotic songs.
Okay.
This was I feel it is a great, honored.
Honor.
Yeah.
I see. Please tell me more honors and prize awards given to you for your works or whatever certificate you have got.
Okay, by some other associations
Okay.
Mizo Writers Association in 1998. And then Mizoram State Social Welfare Advisory Board Cash and Certificate in 1998. And then YMA Young Mizo Association Nazari Vang branch in 1998.
Okay.
And then in 1999, Mizo Singers Association, MZE. And then Art and Culture Department, Government of Mizoram, on 11 December 2001. They've given me for being the only Padmashree recipient among All India Radio Grade A artists.
Yes.
It was very precious and valuable for me.
Okay, they are All India Radio Grade A artists.
Yeah.
But they are not Padmashree awardee. Only you are the Padmashree recipient.
Maybe
among the
because of
grade A
that.
artists.
I was awarded this.
Then who else?
And then Katie P. Chan Mari West and Aizal Vang Lai for my gospel songs and for my composition of devotional songs.
Yes.
And then ex-MNA, that is ex-Mizo National Army Association General Headquarters on 31st March 2004 for my patriotic songs.
Okay.
And then Mizoram Presbyterian Church Women Fellowship in March 2004 in honor of my holding office bearers post in local church, pastorate, and in the state level. Besides this, there may be some more. And then, recently Northeast TV People's Choice Award 2005. This is very valuable and precious to me.
Okay.
Northeast TV People's Choice Award 2005 was awarded from Guwahati.
From Guwahati.
Yeah, a very handsome
Yes,
trophy. Very nice one. I received from them.
It is a high award.
Yeah, it is really.
I congratulate you for that.
Thank you.
Oh, now the awards and prizes you have got also so many, and it will be difficult to mention it one time. Of those awards and prizes you have got, which one do you esteem most? Which is most valuable or precious to you?
Okay, Padmashree, of course, is the most to me. Padmashree Award.
Okay, that is the highest award given by the government of India.
Civilian award. Okay.
Oh,